Hello friends, you're welcome to this discussion on the 10 common features of an enjoyable long-term marriage relationship. I'll be presenting this with my darling wife,
Kelechi Ojide, and
I remain your facilitator, Dr. Marco Achukwu Ojide. By the way, today is 14th.
No. 16th year anniversary, please.
Yeah, happening on 14th of November.
Oh yes, you're very correct.
All right, so so this is 14th November, our 16th year
wedding anniversary
2025.
Yeah.
So you're welcome to this discussion. We'll be discussing this topic with some friends that came to celebrate with us. So looking at this subject, we'll be looking at 3 common themes that under which we can classify these features that make marriage enjoyable. By the way, marriage offers a wealth of benefits that enrich every aspect of our lives, from emotional to psychological support to legal and financial stability. It provides stable environment for raising children, okay? And then it enhances social recognition. Somebody will say Mrs. All right, and then it also fosters shared goals and values. So we'll look at this under these 3 themes. First, let's look at the fundamental qualities. These fundamental qualities, I want to hear from a friend here who came to celebrate with us. Please, can you tell us your name?
My name is Igbo Fidelis.
Beautiful. So can you quickly tell us, why do you think mutual trust and open and honest communications are important in building a very enjoyable marriage?
In my own view, I think mutual trust and honesty is very, very important in our marriage. So, in a way that, without mutual trust, there will be a kind of lack of trust without it coming from both sides. When it's only coming from one partner being having to trust the other person, while the other person is not reciprocating it won't be able to hold on the marriage for a very long time. Because when we are not being open to each other, it will definitely have a time when it will come in our life and it will cause a very, very big trouble in our marriage.
Yeah, that's great. So he makes very, very important points here. It should be mutual trust. The man should trust the woman, and the woman should trust the man. And by the way, you don't ask people to trust you. You don't demand for trust. You earn trust by behaving in certain ways that can command trust. Yeah. Now, talking about open and honest communication, what do you think?
On that one, I think open communication is also the key, because when you are not really open to communicate your feelings to your partner, then your partner may not be able to know that which is bothering you or whatever you are hiding in or whatever you are passing through. But when you are open to share your burden, your feelings with your partner, then your partner will also, in the same way, that you people will be able to flow very well. That's my thought on that very one, sir.
Beautiful. I love that. So it helps a lot in understanding. So we have established something important here. Trust and understanding are 2 important pillars in building a very enjoyable marriage, okay? If you don't communicate very, very well, nobody will understand you, and that can lead to a lot of conflict. So we have another friend here in the house, and we want to hear from her. Can you tell us your name, please?
Okay, my name is Chinecherem Anthony.
All right, Chinecherem Anthony. What do you think about issue of mutual respect and shared values and goals?
In marriage, there should always be mutual respect.
Okay.
The man respects the wife, and the wife respects the husband.
But in some cultures, it's expected that only the woman should respect. The man shouldn't respect the woman. Is that correct?
Yes, it is like that in some cultures, but it does not make a perfect marriage.
Oh, beautiful.
Yes, because you see that it seems as if the woman is the one giving and the man is the one taking. So there is no mutual respect and it's a one-sided thing. Then the marriage will not flow.
Okay.
So it is very, very important that there is mutual respect in decision making, in boundaries, emotional attachment and everything, physical and sexual sexual boundaries. There should be all of those things. So that's what makes marriage very enjoyable.
All right, that's great. So can you talk about the issue of shared values and goals?
Yes, in marriage our values must align. They must be the same thing. So you can't have a husband or a wife that's having a different value with you and the marriage will work out.
Okay.
So the values, moral values, monetary aspects, and goals, life goals must be the same thing. If not, there will be a friction in such marriages.
All right, so in other words, for those who are not yet married, they should keep their eye on issue of shared values.
Yes.
Anybody you are discussing with for serious relationship, you should check the person's values, check the person's goal before you say yes to that relationship. All right? Thank you very, very much. Any other thing? Okay, forgiveness is very, very important in this relationship. The truth is that everybody should be willing to apologize to each other. Okay, there should be willingness to apologize anytime you see you have missed it somewhere. All right, you apologize to your friend, your partner. You know, it doesn't take anything away from you. All right, so be willing to apologize and forgive each other for mistakes, and then find a way of moving the past behind you. Otherwise, if you allow that hurt to remain there, you won't make any serious progress. Okay, so we want to look at the next thing here that is very, very important. And guess what? I have a very wonderful friend here who will discuss that. Can you tell us your name? Let's meet you, please. She's already smiling as usual.
Okay, Joy.
All right, no wonder your name is Joy. So can you joyfully tell us things about emotional intimacy and empathy in marriage relationship?
Okay, emotional intimacy is the process of connecting deeply, emotionally connecting deeply to your partner.
Okay.
So it's important in marriage because it helps the couple to bond together.
Okay.
And it's also help them to physically connect, because if you're not emotionally connected to your partner, you will not be physically connected to the partner.
Wow.
Then it will also help the couple in resolving conflicts. In resolving and managing conflict, because when you are emotionally attached, when you have emotional intimacy and you have empathy, it will help you to resolve conflict. It will help the couple to resolve conflict.
All right. So that is very, very important. Emotional attachment. Okay. Now, what of being supportive, supportiveness and encouragement? Is it something important in marriage?
Yes, supportiveness and encouragement is very, very important in marriage, because you have to be your partner's number one supporter.
Cheerleader, yeah.
So you have to support your partner, because we are expected after marriage to be better. So for your partner to be better, you have to support the person's growth, the person's spiritual life, physical life, in any area, in his career or her career. So it's expected that you support and encourage your partner to become better after marriage. So it helps when any couple that is supporting themselves, they always go very fast, more than couples that is not encouraging and supporting themselves.
Beautiful. In other words, you are saying that someone shouldn't be threatened by the career progress of the partner. The way some guys actually get afraid when their wife seems to be earning more money than them.
Yes, most times guys used to be scared of, because they don't want the women to be in charge or to earn more than them. But it's better once you support your wife. Yeah. Even if your wife is earning more or progressing maybe academically more than you, once you give the person maximum support and encouragement, at the end you find out that the person is returning that honor. Okay. So when you don't support the person, that's when and if you don't have courage, it takes courage for someone and to encourage your partner that is going ahead of you, especially when it is the wife that is going more than the husband. But it's important that even if you are the guy, you have to support your wife and encourage your wife to to go well.
Yeah, I have a question, please, before I leave you. Now, what if you are talking with someone at the level of trying to get married? How will you know that this guy will be threatened by your progress in life?
Most of them don't hide it. Yes, most of them don't hide it. I've seen someone that says, because that the person has BSc,
okay,
and the person he wants to marry has MS, and the guy was telling me, how will I cope if this guy wants to do her PhD? So sometimes they don't hide it. Sometimes through their character, they will show you. Sometimes you want to do something and they will not support you. They will, maybe somebody every time you do reading, every time you want, why do you want to do this thing? Why do you want to do this thing? They will always ask, why do you want to do this thing? Why do you want to further your education? Instead of encouraging you to do it. So when you notice that kind of thing, you have to.
You have to do what?
To back up.
You have to run for your life. I have a young friend here. By the way, he's not married, but it's important. It's good that he's joining in this discussion. He's going to get married soon. I've told him. All right. So, so what do you think about the issue of level-headedness and maturity in this kind of thing? Tell us your name, by the way.
Okay, I am Matthew Eze.
Matthew Eze. So, Matthew, what do you think about the issue of level-headedness and maturity in making sure that marriage is enjoyable in a very long term?
All right. By human nature, conflict is inevitable.
Okay.
Now, but the important issue now is how is it handled in marriage?
Okay.
I recommend that when issues arise in marriage, there should be a conscious effort. There should be calm and a sound judgment in approaching the issue. Right? The parties involved or the couples involved should try to understand the conflict, the cause of the conflict, and the way forward. You know, I don't always by the idea of inviting third party to interfere in marriage issues. So it is of a great importance that the couples on their own should make conscious effort to resolve every issue or conflict that arises in marriage. It will help to lengthen the
relationship
of the marriage thing.
Beautiful. So a partner who manages their emotions effectively and approach problems rationally without resorting to mind games. You know, sometimes couples will play a lot of mind games. You are trying to do something to scheme out your partner or something like that. Without resorting to mind game or manipulation is a very crucial issue in stability of homes. Now, can you tell us about the issue of kindness and thoughtfulness? How do you think this can help support homes?
Okay. On the area of kindness and thoughtfulness, I suggest that couples should always consider each other's feeling. Right? Also, there should always, I don't believe there is a relationship without giving.
There is a relationship without giving. So every relationship goes with giving. Beautiful.
Now, but the issue now is not the quantity of the gift. But how is it received? The heart. No, is it received with thanksgiving? Is it appreciated? Because definitely, if it is not appreciated, the party who is giving may not be willing to give next time. So it is important that no matter how little the kind gesture is, now there should be a general consideration for how each other feel. No, it will help it will help the marriage to last long.
All right. So which of the parties should be giving? The man should always be giving, and then the woman should be the recipient. What do you think?
Party, all the party involved, should give. It shouldn't be a one person affair. As the husband is giving, the wife should also give. No matter how little it is.
Oh, by the way, thank you very much. I can assure you that today my wife gave me a very wonderful gift. as we mark our 16th wedding anniversary. Now, I have another friend here and we want to discuss something of interest, behavioral aspect of this discussion. Okay? And the behavioral aspect of this discussion has to do with handling conflicts constructively, and then commitment and loyalty. Can you please tell us your name? That's the lady I call honorable sister among us.
Yeah. Okay, my name is Mrs. Chungendo Bokesara.
Okay. Yeah, so can you quickly discuss with us, what do you think? How can handling conflicts constructively help to make sure that marriage is enjoyable in the long term?
Okay, one of these is commitment and loyalty.
Okay.
Commitment requires, in marriage, there are a lot of efforts, both the couple. It's not just marriage, a good marriage, a good home, it doesn't fall from heaven.
Yeah.
It requires effort from both sides to make it work.
Yeah.
To make it work, and the parents and the couple should be willing to be able to make taking a kind of be conscious of what giving effort to make it work, and be intentional in trying to make the marriage work. It should be on both sides, not only one-sided.
Okay.
You see some marriages today, you see the woman, you see the man trying to make sure that the marriage work. Yeah. And the woman will be there misbehaving or messing up, while the woman, the whole body will be on the man. But and at times it will be the woman making effort. But in this case, it requires both of them making effort, being intentional, trying to make the marriage work. And loyalty. Yeah. It's about loyalty. You know, in African settings, they always say that the man is the head of the family. Okay. Right? And many a times you see the men lording it over the wife. But in this case, in marriage, I think both if both of them suppose, there should be a kind of mutual agreement. Okay. If for a man to be able to buy, like in Bible setting, said man should love the wife. I think loyalty. If it requires a loyal person to be able to love someone, and submission also in case of the woman, it requires loyalty too, and both of them have to be loyal to each other, not only the head of the family. I think that's part of the one of the points that we're able to make a good bring a good marriage. Another one is sense of humor. In marriage, so many marriages today, many of them see over seriousness. Interesting. By the way, you see, this is the beginning of my marriage, and then we are not looking very serious, and maybe we are not yet looking serious. But it's important. Let me hear more about over seriousness among couples. Okay, you see, in marriage, it's always good though at the first time. But when children start coming, there will be a lot of load, a lot of work, and you see somebody. But I see some of it very soon. You start seeing some of them, some of the man or the woman complaining because school fees, house rent, everything will start to increase. But if there is no sense of humor in the house, you see, there will be much of the load, and that will start bringing issues. So it's required, if there is anything that comes up, either because in marriage issues that are bound to come. But making it light, because it brings us to make the whole thing to be light. And it will seem as if it's not a big problem. So, and that also makes the marriage work.
Makes it enjoyable, makes it work. Marriage can actually work, you know, if somebody brings a sense of humor. You are not, I love the way you put it, you know, over seriousness among couple, and it's not the best for any marriage at all. Thank you very much, friends. I will be capping up here with a closing remark. By the way, those of you who have been following, this is myself and my darling wife, and then this was the first day we started this journey. So I want to quickly summarize with a closing remark from my own one and only wife, and then my very beautiful daughter. So what do you think here? As in closing remark in this discussion, we have looked at 10 points that can make marriage enjoyable in the long term. So let's hear from, what's the name?
Okay, my name is Chikezia Marachi Shalom.
Okay.
And I strongly believe that marriage should be enjoyable. Not just in the sense of constant funds or anything, but in the sense of partnership.
Okay.
In the sense of growth. When I say growth, I mean that each person is supporting the other, being a cheerleader to themselves and all. Also in shared joy, you're celebrating each other's milestone. You're happy that this person is actually making progress in this, and the other person is also happy. So I think these and few other points that have been made are points that will actually prove that marriage should be enjoyed.
Yeah, marriage should be enjoyed. So what do you want to say to our friends who are listening?
Well,
by the way, congratulations to us on our wedding anniversary.
Thank you. Well, just like we have heard, ultimately, the greatest point is that the best partner is that one partner with whom you are proud to associate with. You are proud, you are very happy to build life with. Who makes you feel good, who makes you feel secured, who is your greatest cheerleader, and with whom you are excited to grow old with.
Thank you very much. And just like Chike said, Shalom, marriage can be sweet when it is built on love, respect, and open communication. When you have the right partner who supports you through life's ups and downs, this marriage can be enjoyable. And that is what we wish you in your marriage. Your marriage will be enjoyable, okay? Thank you very much and God bless you. By the way, this is also our picture. Cheers! In case you have not subscribed, please do subscribe.
Street and lane, building houses of happiness within our day. We face the light.